Hi everyone, myself Priyanka. I have 8 years of experience in this ATL testing from three different MNCs. I have attended around 50 plus interviews. With that experience, I have formulated the material of our ATL testing course. And now let me welcome you all to this ATL testing online classes. Today in this session, we'll learn what are the ways to enter IT, who can enter IT, and yeah, how to choose a career path, how to make it proper, and why to choose only this ATL testing. So, for learning all this, let me start with what is ATL testing. So, guys, in this you can see this is a ATL testing. So, before knowing much about this testing, let me say so, guys, here this is a course for you people to enter into IT. So, guys, here we have a people from a different backgrounds. So, consider, guys, you people, yeah. Some people they have worked in a non-IT field. Some people they have worked in a IT field only and in a different sector. They wanted to have a job change with a good package. And some people non-IT people. So there they did not have a work satisfaction. They wanted to get into IT. And some people, women who have taken a break for their personal life. So all these people, they wanted to start a new career. So and these people they all wanted to start a career in IT. So for all the people who wanted to refresh their career or who wanted to restart, this is a blessed platform to enter into IT. So, guys, in IT, it is not a single way. So, yeah, in every field, there will be multiple ways. In a similar fashion, in IT also, there would be multiple ways to enter. So, out of multiple ways, what is the best way you need to select? The best way you need to select is one, the thing where the number of calls are very more and where you can survive easily. Keep and apart from that, where you can maintain personal and professional life, so where you can balance both of them equally. These are the things you need to take care, and then you need to search for a career path. So people here, here we have all the people who wanted to start their career in IT. In IT we have testing, developmental activities, support activities, and many activities. Apart from that, what is developmental activity? Yeah, let me explain this development activity by taking a simple example of ATM machine into consideration. So guys, in a ATM machine, so I'm into IT and I have got a project from my client as to develop a application ATM machine. So this is my requirement. In that they'll be saying what are the things that are expecting. So yeah, when a person enters into the ATM machine, it needs to show as yeah, please insert your card. After a card has been inserted, what are the four different options to be popped out? And apart from that, language. So these are all the requirements of a client they'll be saying. So depending upon the client requirement, developer is the person who will be developing the application. So he'll be writing a code to make our ATM machine work like this. So all the time it need to display as option, please insert your card or select your language. This is the option it need to display. After one have selected a particular option, yeah, the next option should be popped out. So in this way, he'll be writing a code depending upon the requirement of a customer. Once the code has been written, it will be released into testers phase. So guys, now developers are the one who has developed our application. After the application has been developed, now it needs to be tested. Once the application has been developed means it can't be released directly into the client environment. It needs to go to undergo a testing phase. In this, in this testing phase, testers will be involved. So they'll be testing what they'll be keep seeing the requirements. After seeing the requirements, and they'll be seeing the code also, they'll be checking the code that a developer has been developed, whether it is in par with the application. So all the requirements are matching or not, they'll be checking. Consider if any of a requirement is not matching. So when I am asking to withdraw a 500 notes denomination, it is giving me 100 notes. I wanted to withdraw 500 amount. So in the place of rupees in a ATM machine, I have given 500 as a cash withdrawal. But as it has been mistakenly coded, it is giving me a 100 rupees notes. So this is a error I have found. So what is a job of a tester? Does a tester needs to rectify it? So guys, tester will not be rectifying it. Simply he'll be raising a defect. He'll be showing a defect to the developer. So yeah, this is a code you have developed, and in the code you have developed you can see this is a code, please rectify it. So the job of a testing is as simple as that. So the job of a tester is to simply verify the application. So people, you consider which is tougher job. The tougher job is obviously developing a application. In the application a person has developed, it is very easy. Yeah, so it is not very easy, but compared to development, it is easy to find the defects. Yeah. So in IT, if you people have heard, there would be a lot of stress. Stress will be present mostly on the developmental activities. Since our developmental activities are very tedious tasks, will be having stress in them. But that is not the case with a testing. In testing, we can maintain personal and professional life. So that is the reason most people will prefer this testing. In this testing also, there are an enormous number of testings like we have a manual testing, we have a data, we have automation testing, and then we have a ETL testing. So what is manual testing, guys? Manual testing is the process of checking every application manually without the knowledge of any automation tool, that we call as a manual testing. Manual testing is also easy, guys. One can survive here easily. But see, all the things are getting automated. All the application testings are getting automated. So the number of calls are very less. That is the reason we'll not be preferring manual testing. And then automation testing. So what is automation testing? Automation testing is a procedure of checking the application with the knowledge of any testing tool. So we need to learn some tool. So learning a testing tool, it requires a very high coding knowledge. You need to learn a complex technologies like a Java with a Selenium person. So people, for a non-technical person, it is very tough to learn Java with Selenium. It involves with a very object-oriented concepts. You people, you haven't known anything about the coding, and suddenly if we have asked you to code, you find a difficulty. So that is the reason people won't be going to that automation testing. So when we are not going to automation testing and manual testing, what is the option left with us? The option, the beautiful option we have is ETL testing. So guys, what is this ETL testing? ETL testing is a database testing. We are performing our testing activities on the database. So guys, and in ETL, we have three letters called E, T, and L. So there E stands for extract, T stands for transform, and L stands for load. It is a database testing where we'll be performing all the testing activities on the database. So guys, here we are not testing any application, but we are testing a data. See guys, data, it is present across the globe, from a small retail store to the biggest online store. Data is present in all the kinds. So if data is present in all the sectors, means obviously the calls for this ETL testing will also be more. So you need to choose a career path where the number of opportunities are more. ETL testing is one such field where the calls are very good in number. And see guys, where this ETL testing it is present in a banking sector, it is present in a online business, insurance domain, stock marketing, telecom, whatnot, everywhere it is present. So let me explain how it is present in a banking sector. So guys, in a banking sector, consider Priyanka is the person who is having an account in a state bank of any concerned branch. So I have, yeah, from the past 2 years I haven't used my account, and suddenly now I have got a requirement for this account. So what I'll be doing? Yeah, so I'll be going to the bank, and after going to the bank I'll be handovering my bank book to the concerned person over there. The concerned person, they'll be able to say all the details about the bank, all the details about the transactions and what is the process to reopen my account. They'll be able to say all the details, what are all the debits and credits that have been made to and made from my account. How they are able to say? They are able to say because on the background people are maintaining their database. So where there is a need to maintain a database, their ETL testers requirement is there. So in all the banking projects, we have a requirement of a ETL tester. And in a similar fashion, consider online business, guys. Nowadays, in our busy life, we people are relying completely on online shopping only. Yeah, so consider a bigger store, Amazon. In the Amazon, I wanted to buy a PC. My PC is not working properly, so I wanted to buy a PC. So I would be searching. So I would be entering in the search bar present on the Amazon. I'll be searching laptop. So I'll not mention any specification. Simply I'll be giving a laptop and then I'll be searching. So it will be showing us what are the different specifications, what are the different versions of laptops available, and what are the specifications of each of those. How it is able to show all those details? It is able to show all those details because on the background database team is there. Where there is a requirement of database team, their ETL testers are there. So guys, in this way there are enormous number of calls for this ATL testing. So there is no need to worry about the calls. And see guys, apart from the calls, you need to think why this ETL testing only. So people, it is easy to learn. Apart from being easy to learn, one can crack the interviews very easily. So as it is a easiest technology, one can survive easily. So guys, to survive in this ETL testing, there is no need of learning any complex programming knowledge. Without the knowledge of coding, one can survive in this ETL testing. Here, there is no need of learning complex programming languages like Java. Yeah. So this is about this ETL testing. And so now let me jump to the course contents. So what are the things that I'm going to explain as a course content? So guys, here I have said you, without any knowledge of coding, you can survive in this ETL testing. How it is possible? It is possible with the help of SQL. Here I would be teaching you from a basic SQL and then we'll move to the complex SQL, and then we'll be discussing data warehousing concepts, and then we'll discuss informatica tool required for the ETL testing. And see guys, for doing this ETL testing, we need to have a basic knowledge about the manual testing concepts. So what are the basic manual testing concepts required? Will be learning all those manual testing concepts. And then I'll be explaining you out agile methodology. This agile methodology, it is a way of handling today's projects. So how the projects are being handling, that also will be learned in this agile methodology. Then we'll go for a test management tool. So guys, as a testers, we need to learn any of the testing tool. The testing tool we would learn is Jira. And then I'll be explaining you basic Unix commands that are required for the ETL testing. And then we'll go for a project explanation. So guys, what are the real-time projects on which I'm working? I'll be explaining those real-time projects. And nowadays, people are emphasizing on Python also. So for that, I'll be giving you a basic notes about the Python. So if you mention this basic Python means, it will be attracting the interviewers. And if you are mentioning something in your resume means, you need to have an idea. So for that, I'll be sharing you a basic notes of Python. So guys, these are all the course contents that I'm going to cover. And see guys, I can say my course, it is divided into two parts. One is regular class and another is GD sessions. What happens in regular classes? Regular classes are a content delivering session in which Priyanka will be delivering a content. If at all any of a student is having a doubt, then only that particular student will be speaking. So what happens in this process? Only Priyanka is speaking. But what is expected in an interview? In an interview, the expected thing is the student needs to appear for an interview. But in the classes, Priyanka is speaking. If Priyanka is speaking, how can she expect her students to present in a pleasant way in an interview? For that thing, I have conducted daily GD sessions. So on the topics which we are discussing in a regular class, we'll be having a GD sessions. So GD is nothing but a group discussion. In the group discussion, all the members of a group. So in this GD sessions, you will be active speakers. Priyanka will be only active listener. Yeah. So in this, you will be speaking daily. So guys, in the process of speaking daily, your communication skill will be increased and your knowledge towards the concept will be improved. And apart from that, I'll be conducting mock interview. So for each of the topic, for SQL, we'll be having a separate mock. For data warehouse, we'll be having a mock. We'll be having a number of mock interviews. So guys, some people, they are very good at content. They can write a SQL, a very complex SQL query also with an ease, but they can't present themselves in an interview. For such people, these GD sessions and mock interviews are very helpful. You'll be attending at least 8 plus mock interviews until the course completes. So after a mock interviews, now you have cleared your mock interview. So after you have cleared your mock interview, I'll be giving you a important interview questions and answers. You may think like a school, Priyanka is telling that she is giving some important questions and answers. So guys, that is not the case. Here I'm giving a important interview questions and answers depending upon my experience and my students' experience who have been placed. I have framed a set of important questions, so 50% of your questions in your interview will be getting from this only. So now we are ready to attend your interview. So how to attend an interview, how to get a call for an interview. So you'll be getting a call for an interview if you have updated your resume in a Naukri. So to update your resume in Naukri, you need to build that resume. So I'll be sharing you the effective resume building tips also. So after a resume has been built, we'll be sharing you Naukri updation assistance. If you follow certain tips, guys, definitely you will be getting calls. So what are the certain tips? I'll be explaining you. So now you have updated your profile in the Naukri. After you have updated your profile in the Naukri, you have got a call, and after getting a call, you have got placed, and now we are into job. After into job, you have got a project. After you have got a project, yeah, consider guys, we won't be having all the positive scenarios. Yeah, but let me say, if you prepare all the course contents carefully, you can do the project on your own without any additional support. But consider here the project schema is very big. Yeah, getting confused. At that time, you can come back to me and say, I need job support. At that time, I'll be giving you job support also. That means I'll be taking care of you from making you learning the concepts until you get adjusted in your job. So these are all the course contents that we are discussing. And see guys, I have explained you here. I'll be starting my course with a SQL. Why I'm starting with a SQL? I'll be giving much priority to SQL. So guys, let me say. So people, here if you have observed, I'm communicating with you people in English. Why I'm communicating with you people in English? Because it is the language which you can understand. And if you haven't understood something, you can reciprocate the same. But here we are ETL testers. We are performing testing activities on a database. So guys, does so we are doing testing activities on a database means we need to communicate with a database. So does database knows our English language? Database doesn't know our English language. So we need to learn a language that a database will be understanding. Database will understand this SQL. So it is a standard language that is used to communicate with a database. In order to communicate with a database, we'll be using this SQL. In this SQL, we'll be teaching from a basics to the advanced level what a ETL tester will be requiring. So guys, we're giving you the access for drive also. So guys, people, yeah, whatever the sessions that are happening in the regular class, they are all the recorded sessions. So what is that? I in the beginning, if you have observed, I have started the recording. I have started recording of this session. So why I have started the recording of this session? I have started the recording of this session because consider some people due to an emergency work, they have missed out a session. So they wanted to listen it once again. So for that people, I'll be giving you the access over drive. You can see guys, For all the concepts which I'm taking a regular classes, I'll be giving you a notes. Apart from that, I'll be sharing you a recordings. So this is where I'll be sharing you a recordings. So, and the access for the recordings is lifetime. So after getting into project, if at all you have any doubt, means you can watch the recording. After listening the class also, if you wanted to re-listen it, you can listen it. So guys, these are all the things that our course is providing us. So I'm done with the session, guys. So do you have any doubts? Please go ahead. Yeah, before that, guys, am I clear about the course contents? Judith, am I clear?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah, so do you have any more queries about the session?
Yeah, Priyanka, what technologies are you covering in this course?
Yeah, all the things that I have mentioned in my course. Yeah, you can see in the course content slide. No, those are all the things. Here we'll be learning a language called SQL. I'll be explaining that on a Oracle database, and then I'll be explaining a data integrator tool called Informatica, and then we'll learn a defect management tool,
Jira or HPAL?
Zira. See, both are very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing you need to learn is how to raise a defect using any of the test management tool that will be covered. Yeah. So Suresh, are you clear?
Yeah, clear.
Judith, are you clear? Yeah, guys. So we'll wind up the session.
I'm so here.
Yeah, okay. We'll wind up the session here and we'll meet tomorrow, same time. Our regular classes starts from tomorrow only. We'll be having our regular classes from 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Yeah, guys, we'll meet tomorrow. And people, please drop your mail ID to get the access of Drive. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Thank